Might as well head somewhere warmer.
Yeah, thanks.
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove.
I'll take that
Why
advice.
there? Is no place safe?
So, we are here a little earlier than I expected or announced. We're in Winterhold, as you can see. And we did stop into the Shrine of Boethia in order to grab the boots for Orion and the museum. And that was easy enough. There was nobody there. It was disgusting, though. Lars was absolutely appalled at the level of just suffering and lack of care for any kind of humanity whatsoever. So we came here to Winterhold. Lydia is off somewhere doing a Lydia thing. I'm not sure what, but Belrand is here with us. So we went to Windhelm, or we were at Windhelm. We went back and we had a discussion with Ulfric and his general Galmar, and it was an interesting discussion. We did. Galmar expressed his concern that we were a foreigner, which is ridiculous, of course, but it must be because I was in the company of a Breton or something. Really not sure why, but he just didn't recognize Lars as a true Nord. And Ulfric discussed his intentions, and it was an interesting conversation. Let's just put it that way. And these wolves seem to be heading for that island over there. So Lars expressed his desire to become a Stormcloak, or at least to fight on the right side of the conflict. And they were understandably suspicious. And Galmar tasked Lars with what he called a true test, a test of all Nord warriors, or some such apocryphal nonsense. And it seems we must go kill an ice wraith in order to prove our mettle. Well, that's fine. So that's what we're doing. Belrand has obviously, since he's being paid, he's definitely coming along. Lydia must have other more important tasks to take care of, and that's fine. She is entitled to her needs, and corundum. Well, that's probably worth grabbing a little corundum. So out on one of these islands somewhere is a shrine that seems to attract the ice wraiths, and that's where we're going. So getting back to gameplay, I love this. This is, I forget which particular mod this is. I think it's the Great Cities, perhaps, but it's an extension of Winterhold, and it adds some really wonderful ruins to the whole thing. Gives a great sense of exactly what it would have looked like if the city really had fallen off the side of the mountain. And well, poor Belrand seems to think it's a good thing to swim under the ice flows. I believe our destination is over there somewhere. Let's look on the map. Yeah, straight due east. And east would be that way, so we're going to head in that direction. It seemed that going to Winterhold was a good idea, rather than trying to ride directly to the to that spot from from Windhelm. So that is why Lars chose to go in this route. Always good to be able to grab new ingredients. Spiky grass is an excellent ingredient, and it looks like I'm going to have to take a break here. Excuse me. All right, well, that was quite a long interruption. About an hour, in fact. So, hey, Belrand, how's it going? So let's continue on here. That is a dragon mound over there. Wow. I think directly ahead of us is is that iceberg or whatever. Ooh. Dead Horker. So, I don't remember exactly what I was talking about, but mods, maybe. Where's the bear? And lots of fat in a Horker, definitely. Do I want the meat? No. You know what? Just too much weight to carry. It's too easy to just buy what one needs. Okay, and there's a good example right now. All right, so I did decide to load One with Nature. And because it is, to my way of thinking anyway, as long as it remains stable, it is the best choice for the kind of gameplay I want. I want to be able to simply set animal factions to where I think they should be. I've spent a great deal of my life outdoors. I've had 1 or 2 wolf encounters. I've had a lot of bear encounters. And I've never had a mountain lion encounter, thank God. But the bottom line is, animals like that are not naturally immediately aggressive. They are defensive. They will react if you threaten them. Mountain lions might be an exception to that rule, but for the most part, certainly wolves very, very, very rarely ever attack people. Bears, black bears, almost never, but occasionally, and other kinds of bears certainly do. But the bottom line here is that I'm sick and tired of riding along the road on my horse and being constantly marauded by wolves and bears. It's just stupid. So I have reset the factions to defensive of bears, wolves, and saber cats. And we're going to hope that that is good enough. We're also going to hope that Belrand gets here soon. I'm going to do a quick save so we don't waste all that time getting over here. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right spot. Right? This is where I'm supposed to be, right? Yep. Thought so. So somewhere around here there is at least one ice wraith. Maybe we can get Bun Bun over here to kill the ice wraith. What do you think? Nope, he's running away. And there is Belrand. Pardon me. 1,000 pardons. All right, Belrand. We have a job to do. We need to prove ourselves to Galmar Stonefist, or whatever the heck he calls himself. And to Ulfric. And join the noble cause of the Stormcloaks. Whoa. There it is. Lydia, you don't have any clothes on. Where did you appear from? Ugh. Lydia, let's talk. I know you're a Nord, but for God's sake, put some clothes on. This seems to happen whenever she fast travels. It's an issue with EFF, I believe. So let's just have a quick look. There's a fix actor choice. Yeah, fix actor. I really don't want to do that. And in fact, I'd have to clear system first. So I think I'm just going to live with Lydia's nudist predilections. It's just a good thing that I'm not running UNP or CBBE or something like that. What does the Serpent Stone give us? All right, I took a moment to read that as well as do some allergy maintenance so I wouldn't sneeze quite so much again. We're not going to take the Serpent Stone. Definitely not. And I'm looking back over at my OBS. I can't seem to get this silly thing to stay centered on my overlay. Hang on one second. I'm going to... Let's see. Don't know if that helped or not, but I guess I'll see in the video if I ever watch it. So we have taken care of the nasty ice wraith, and now we are going to make our way across these ice flows over towards that ship over there, and eventually back to Windhelm to talk with General Ulfric, or Jarl Ulfric and General Galmar, or whatever.
Now you'll pay.
Uh-oh. Whoa, she's wearing some heavy-duty armor there. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna wait for my buddies to come along. Where is she?
Now you'll pay.
Oh. Ah, come on.
You won't get the best of me.
Oh.
That the best you can do?
Well, right now it's about the best I can do, yeah. Why is that not... Is she resisting the fire? I think she
Won't get the
is.
best of me.
I need to pay attention to my little messages. Speaking of which, where are Belrand and Lydia? Not helping me any.
You won't get the best of me.
Well, she's not resisting it, but I'm not seeing any, Alright, I need to check my enchantment here. Ah, well, there we have the problem. Alright. Where'd she go? Let's get some burning going here.
Are you prepared to die?
That's better. Alright, now she's gonna burn. Get her softened up there.
No.
Then, quick save. I don't think I can take her on, but you know what? It's worth trying. It really is worth trying. Even if I die,
Damn you.
and I got her. Awesome. Didn't want to use much more of the enchantment on that bow. So let's see. Dwarven robed steel plate at 77. I don't have enough carry weight. Where are my buds? There they are. Well, there's Belrand anyway. All right, Belrand. We're gonna take this entire chieftain's wardrobe and we're gonna give it mostly to you. What is your armor worth right now? 48. Yeah, you're gonna be wearing. Although you're a light armor user. I know he's better at light armor than... That's a toughie. Robed steel plate is heavy. Yeah, well, I don't know what's wrong with Lydia or why she's not... There she is. Lydia, you already have robed steel plate? Let's see what you've got on you. Yeah, you do. And it's already better. But you know what? You can carry what I have here. We can sell it later. So we'll give you most of this stuff. That's a better helmet, clearly. Ancient Daedric Lord boots. Those are the ones I gathered for. You're not going to be wearing those. And maybe you can carry some of my other burdens here, since that's what you're so good at. Steal some... I think I mined some corundum ore. Yes, I did. And what else? Bunches of stuff here. I don't want to give you any weapons that you're going to use. You're using that orcish mace. Definitely don't want to give you anything two-handed because you'll probably use that. I want to smelt these other ones. So, yeah, I think we're good for now. I'll give you these animal bones. Lighten up my load a little bit. Hire guards. Still got to figure that out. I looked it up on the mod page, and it didn't have anything good to say. Any no real direction. Not sure what to do, except to try to that got him.
belongs to the Nords.
For a second there, I didn't recognize Lydia. Ooh, an Alikir warrior. I think he deserves an arrow. And I need to heal a little bit. And then we'll go around here, grab our bow.
I'll make you pay.
And Belran took care of him. Alright, good. Didn't have to worry about that. Let's see what this guy has on him. Nah, nothing much. Anything good in these barrels? You know what? I'm starting to actually collect more food to try to increase my cooking skills. Because that really is a part of Keiko that I haven't done justice. And I think it's important. It's a great mod, and it deserves to have all of its depths plumbed. So I'm going to give it a shot. And let's see what's here. Interesting old shipwreck. No, I don't want the Elven Shield. Summon Daedra. That's worth selling. Quality Potion of Water Walking. 85 seconds. Well, that's cool. I can walk across the water back to land, while my poor schlub companions have to swim. I'm not even going to bother looking in that part of the wreck. Nah. Ooh, a waterlogged chest. Interesting. Limdrin Telvanni's journal. Interesting. Let's grab these barnacles. Actually, I should really look for more barnacles, but let's read this journal. Let's see, how long is it? Not long. Let's give it a read here. I hope this text of your father's last words finds its way to your hands. I served House Telvanni as a wet nurse during your first months of life and wanted to repay your father's kindness. I've done all I can to locate you, but I regret that we'll never meet face to face. Hydria Olan. Alright, 4th Era 6th Second Seed Middas. Is this the end of all things? Are we to die by the cruel barbed blades of the Argonian invasion force after surviving the Red Year, struggling to dig with the ash and the rubble and burying the thousands that died? Is this to be our epitaph? The irony of our demise glows brighter than Masser on the summer solstice. We brought this upon ourselves. The Argonians simply answering a rallying cry incited by a millennium of suffering imposed by my kind. And so, here I sit, in the crumbling basement of our family home, while 1,000 booted feet echo above me and the screams of the dying find their way to my ears. So falls House Telvanni. But then I look into the eyes of this child, this blessing given to us the very year that Vardenfell spouted its fiery death across the land. This gift I hold my grasp. It is too much to wish. He be given the chance to survive and keep our memories alive. This small boy, born in the midst of chaos and destruction, must carry on, if nothing else, as a reminder to other Dunmer that the Telvanni were once a proud and noble people. Since the death of my wife, I haven't been able to bring myself to give my son a proper name. It never felt right without her. But my own life reaches its final hours as the luxury of time escapes my embrace. I name him now Brandil, son of Limdrin and sole surviving heir of House Telvanni. I will wrap him in his Telonia, his birthing swaddle, and leave his fate to Azora's will. Live with virtue and pride, Sirrah. That's awesome. So I wonder. That's not a thing I've ever found before, or that I remember finding. I wonder if perhaps that is. Is that the guy in Riften? Could it be? Is that his story? Well, perhaps at some point we'll find out. Until then, though, we have other business to take care of. Ooh, good. A filled gem. Let's see. Cooked leeks. Cooked potatoes. I can make oil out of animal fat. I think I'll make one bottle of oil. Animal tallow. Enough of that. And this increases disease resistance. I'd like a poultice that helps healing. Or is that just bandages? I'm not quite sure I quite understand that, but oops, wrong. That's a piece of Keiko that I haven't quite figured out yet, but that's what this is all about, figuring things out as they naturally progress. So I guess we've done enough, haven't we? There is Winterhold. I'm going to take my potion of water walking, and we're going to run across there. All right, so enough. I'm going to stop the stream here. We have done our duty for Galmar and Ulfric, and we're going to go back and report to them. And then we're going to take care of a few other things. And when we come back, we'll be that much farther along. All right, then. Well, we crossed the water on our water walking boots powered, or potion powered boots. And here we are. Belrand, you're standing directly in front of Lydia. That's very rude. Despite your hat.
Unlike some folks here in town, we have nothing against the college or the people that come and go.
You'd think he'd wear it with the seam in the back, so that, the seam, the front would show as a nice seamless front. No sense of style whatsoever. Anyway, we are going to go various places from here. So let's take a look. We have, of course, to go to Windhelm and talk to Galmar. And then from there, we're going to go to Silverdrift Lair, where we're presumably going to have to kill a dragon. And then from there, we're going to drop the boots back off with Orion Morellis and pick up another quest, I think. And then from there, we're going to head down to Vile Gulch Mine and kill the leader of Vile Gulch Mine for our friend, in quotes, Sidgear of Falkreath. So we have a pretty busy time ahead of us. So let's get moving here and get on with this. I wish there was a carriage from Winterhold, but I don't believe that the carriage mod I'm using adds one. It adds it as a destination, of course, but there is no carriage to speak of or to use. Sadly, let's play with this during the always long first loading screen after initially loading the game. Now, I've had recently a huge and multifaceted Windows update. Not quite sure exactly what all it was, but it's a little early for the fall, the big fall update. And by the way, I'm not 100% sure that I don't have a carriage here. One thing I've noticed, well, I don't know if I can say I've noticed this but things do look ever so slightly different. The reshade is affecting things a little bit differently. It's possibly a graphics driver issue. Blended roads isn't quite, but I've also, in my ongoing attempts to figure out what's wrong with the snow textures, whether it's lighting or snow or whatever, I've gone to yet another snow texture, this time cathedral ice and snow or cathedral snows or something like that. And I've also forgotten where the heck I misplaced my horse. We went down there. I think it's time to pull out the horse collar's horn here, and something I don't use very often because it's kind of, well, I think it's a little silly. I don't mind it when the followers use it because it just works, but I'm going to have to do it now. And we're all going to hop on our steeds and yes, I that part I do love. I have to admit, I kind of get a big kick out of that. So far, this particular new texture for snow is not working even as well as the last one. As you can see, there's still the patches. Those particular tiles or whatever they are. What are those? Snow-covered rocks or something like that? I'm not even quite sure what that's supposed to be or why it's separated. Something Bethesda related. But whatever they are, the textures on them are catching the light differently, and the next thing I'm going to have to do, I think, is to unload Fuster's 2019 textures and see if that does anything. And anything I can do that is non-ESP related, I will try. If it's related to a lighting mod or something, I'm afraid we're all just going to have to live with it for the duration of this character, because I'm not going to screw around with ESPs or ESLs or ESMs or anything like that. Let's see if we can get Kind to be pleased with us.
Be careful.
Don't tell me what to do. What the? Alright, you know what? Something is horribly wrong with archery from a horse. Let's use the bow of jolts, and we'll take care of this poor little goat here. Huh? Okay. I got it that time. I don't know what the hell happened the first time. I went right through it. But these are Kine marked animals, and in order to preserve my favor with Kine, as well as my favor with Talos, I need to take care of them when she asks. Some I will not, as you have seen before, but all right. Where's the third horse? That one's not mine. That one's not mine. Where'd my horse? Oh, my horse ran over there. That's weird. All right. I'll just grab up some of this mountain flower here. And off we go. Windhelm it is. It would be quicker to go around that way, but with the horses, that's a little problematic. Oh my. Skeletal feet rolling around at my horse's hooves there. God, look at these lanterns. I love them. They are so awesome. Just spectacular. Really one of those wonderful little mods that just make such a huge difference. Yet again. Now, question. Grab some snowberries. Should we take on Fort Castav while we're on it? Probably not, because it's going to be a... Well, let's just say if we're attacked, we will. I'm going to switch over to the supple bow here. Does a little more damage and doesn't use up... we're going to be attacked. So... let's just say if one of us is hit, then we will defend our little band of mercenaries here. But otherwise, I think we need to go and visit. My. We seem to have had a battle here. Clearly, One with Nature has had zero effect whatsoever on animals. So I guess loading One with Nature during a playthrough is not particularly effective. That's too bad. It seems to me that I have loaded it in the past. I want that corundum. Let's see if the bear runs away. Good. Well, it seems to be working on bears, because that is exactly the behavior they are supposed to exhibit, aka defensive. Who am I in combat with? Guys, cut it out. What? Some random orc? Whoa, an ice wraith. Excellent. All right. Ice wraiths really suck. They are so tough. At least they always seem to be to me. They're hard to pin down movement wise. Wait a minute, what happened? Holy mackerel. All right, Belrand. Time to carry some stuff. We need to do this quickly and move on here. Let's see. Horns. Iron fittings. Silver ingots. Steel ingots. Bones. Yeah, we're getting down there. Haven't yet either gotten the correct perk or whatever it is to allow me to make waxes for my weapons. That's something I'm looking forward to with Keiko. You know, Belrun, if you're not careful, I'm going to pickaxe your fucking toe. Jeez. All right. Let's, whoops. Lydia, that's Belran's horse. There's mine right there. I think maybe I need to change the barding on these horses so I can recognize my horse quickly. Belran's is a Palomino, so that's easy, but Lydia's and mine are both the same. Aw, poor bunny. Kine. Now I feel bad. I don't like killing bunnies. Well, that's the way of the world. I do think that still, graphics driver or not, Skyrim is looking pretty nice. There are still some things about the SE versions of these mods that I like less than the LE versions, but that's okay. I can live with that. My frame rate is still not superb, but that's okay. I can also live with that. You know, I really want you to attack me so that I can get that set of steel plate armor and put it on Lydia, because she already has the helmet, and she will look so, again, smoking hot. I do have a new water texture which seems to be having a little bit of lighting issues. The wolves are totally ignoring anything I tell them to do. Whoopsie. All right. Belran, go get that ice wolf, will ya? All right. Good enough. We have business to take care of. I don't have time to stop to skin wolves. So I'm going to take my companions with me this time because I want them to hear me pledge my oath, or Lars's oath, to the Stormcloaks and to Ulfric.
Should have come here.
What? Now what? What the hell is Lydia on about?
Now you'll pay.
Who's going to pay for what? Well, there's an enemy over there somewhere. Oh, all right. Well, this is going to require a bow, I think. Rotten wolf swimming. How dare it? Where'd it go? Is it gone? All right, good. Are we all settled now? Come on, guys. Let's go. All right. It's time to pledge our fealty to the defense of all Nords and sons and daughters of Skyrim.
If you need an apothecary, the White File has a respectable store.
And to do a little bit of crafting, perhaps, as we're doing that bit of business. See if my companions are coming. Yes, they are. Excellent. I hope everybody's having a good day. I had a pretty good day today. It was a work day. It's a warm summer day today, whenever anybody happens to ever watch this. I hope it's warm where you are, whether it's inside or outside. And that you are healthy and happy. So,
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
well, there could be a butcher around any corner anywhere, Viola. Not just here.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
What is it?
There is no glory in war, but there is often resolution.
Don't get why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
I must be on my way now.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot. We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Torik's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason, then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
It exists. And it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The jagged crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and Moots. Back to the time when a king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Galmar's jagged crown.
Of course.
It will be there. You're alive.
Of course I'm alive.
I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again.
Well, here I am.
Misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath?
I am.
Not at all. That was as much a test of your abilities as it was your resolve. I wasn't sure your heart was in it, but you've proven me wrong, and I respect that. Now, if we're done being sentimental, it's time for you to take the oath.
You know, that sort of takes the, it
Don't
takes...
take too long figuring it out.
Well, get
My
down off
mistaken
Lydia's
hesitation
back, and I'll
or
think about it.
imperial sympathy.
Yes? Make it quick. I'm a busy man.
When you're committed to the cause, or go join the Legion, they're
Spent
taking
my
anyone
life
with a
serving
pulse
Talos.
these days.
I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says.
All right. Am I going to have to take the oath from Galmar standing on top of a table? I'll take the
You're
oath.
ready to take the oath?
Yes, I'm ready to take the oath.
Before you're one of us, you must swear fealty to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people.
God bless you, Bethesda. God bless you. I'm ready to take the oath.
That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us, a hero of the people, a true son of Skyrim, a Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak.
I do swear my goddamn blood and fucking honor to the surface of Ulfric Stormcloak.
Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim.
Jarl of Bloody Windhelm and
As
true
Talos
High
is
King.
my witness. May this oath bind me to death and beyond.
As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to the time I see fit to break it.
Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms.
Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters whose fingers are crossed behind their backs.
All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
Now that I can get behind. All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
Now you're one of us, which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me. Oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part.
No, I think I like the way I look right now. I don't need those. All right. Fine. Now what?
Watch yourself out there.
So what's this mission?
I have found the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. Can you believe it? Well, I'm almost certain. We're headed to Corvinjune, but if old King Borgus is indeed buried there, we're bound to run into trouble of some kind. Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished up here.
Okay. We'll be there.
Don't wait around for me. I bet I'll beat you to Corvinjune even though you start first.
Ah, Galmar. Yes, probably will. But that's because I have other things to do first.
There's no glory in war.
All right,
It's
folks.
just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Is that all you say when you walk around
The
town?
true heirs of Skyrim will inherit this great realm.
All right,
I
enough.
must be on my way now.
So, we are going to go off,
Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
and we're going to do or run the errands that we
I made
mentioned
my fortune
earlier,
as a sea captain, but now I'm
and then we'll meet Galmar at Corvinjund. But first, from here, Silverdrift Lair, and from there to Solitude. From Solitude down to Falkreath, and from Falkreath back to Corvinjund. So, until then, folks, thanks for watching. This is the end of this stream. And until next time, happy gaming, be good, and we'll see you in this game. Stick picture. This. And there we go down. Slippery rocks. Come on, you little pecker. Stay on there. Oh, did we get the... Ah, oh, God. You know, damn it. Ah. Shock, huh?